After 7 years, young Sheldon has officially fixed its oldest, the Big Bang Theory plot hole. Hello everyone, my name is Marcus G. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Throughout its run, young Sheldon has been criticized for its lax approach to continuity. Whether that's as small as Sheldon and Missy sharing a room or George's contradicting behavior against stories about him. Having many creatives who worked on The Big Bang Theory also tackling its prequel makes it worse. At this point, however, young Sheldon's storytelling should be focused on wrapping up the show, so it's surprising that somehow it's still able to address its oldest, The Big Bang Theory plot inconsistency. In its latter years, young Sheldon has relied on its original storytelling rather than leading on its connection to The Big Bang Theory. However, as its finale approaches, the writers are re-establishing its ties to its parent series to reinforce the evolving TV universe. This is also the reason why the show is ending despite still being popular. Similarly, George's upcoming death is a way to stick to the established canon as well. As the prequel focuses on setting up its finale and upcoming sequel show starring Georgie and Mandy, it's still able to address a glaring plot inconsistency. Octavia Spencer's young Sheldon role solves George actor's TBT plot hole. Young Sheldon brings back Octavia Spencer to the universe after 16 years. Overall, Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 10. A fancy article and a scholarship for a baby is disappointing for an outing that is late in the show's run. Ultimately, it is a filler episode that doesn't move any of the existing storylines forward because it has a contained narrative. Subtly, however, it is able to fix young Sheldon's oldest plot hole because of the appearance of Octavia Spencer, who plays Mimo's parole officer. Previously, the Oscar-winning actor portrayed a different role in The Big Bang Theory 16 years ago as a DMV officer that Sheldon pissed off. If Spencer can play two prominent characters in both shows, then it's also okay for Lance Barber to have different characters in Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory. Previously, he portrayed Leonard's high school bully, Jimmy Speckerman, before becoming Sheldon's dad. Granted that there have been other actors who played different roles between the shows, but Spencer's situation is unique because she's the only one who has straightforward and prominent roles in both comedies, the same way that Barber does. She reinforces that there's no alternate universe scheme, which has been used to potentially explain the casting snafu before. Can Lance Barber still return to the Big Bang Theory universe after Young Sheldon? The Big Bang Theory franchise will continue beyond its current prequel. With George's cheating scandal already retconned, his death is the only major Young Sheldon story left for him. After that, his story will be done. That said, considering the precedent, it's curious if there's a chance for Barber to play a different character beyond the prequel, especially since the Big Bang Theory universe is evolving with two new offshoots. Aside from Spencer, there have been other actors who played various roles in the Chuck Lorre and Bill Prady created universe. Barber is a great comedic actor, and it is disappointing that the franchise may never be able to feature him again. Because of how well known the actor has become as George, however, the chances of this happening are very slim to none. Spencer's stints in Young Sheldon and The Big Bang Theory are the nearest to the level of prominence that Barber has had in both shows. That said, none of her roles are even remotely close to how synonymous he has become with the role of Sheldon's father. He could return as the Cooper patriarch, but it's unlikely that he will play a different role again in the franchise, unless it's an off-screen character. The most distinguished one is Kaley Cuoco, who is best known for playing Penny in The Big Bang Theory. On the heels of the nerd-centric sitcom's end, the actor returned to the franchise when she voiced the pool water in Young Sheldon Season 3. For context, there have been actors in the universe that have had this treatment. The most distinguished one is Kaley Cuoco, who is best known for playing Penny in The Big Bang Theory. On the heels of the nerd-centric sitcom's end, the actor returned to the franchise when she voiced the pool water in Young Sheldon Season 3. She was uncredited for the role, but viewers recognized her unmistakable voice, and the creatives behind the prequel subsequently admitted to recruiting her for the part. When and how George can return in the Big Bang Theory franchise. The Young Sheldon sequel is the perfect show to bring back Barber's George. As confirmed by CBS, George will die before Young Sheldon ends. This means that bringing Barber back as the character beyond the prequel will be a bit trickier, although not impossible. CBS already has the perfect show to feature him with Georgie and Mandy's sequel, titled Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage. Previously, the TV universe already did that with the Only Young Sheldon and the Big Bang Theory crossover, where Jim Parsons, Sheldon watched an old videotape of his father's locker room pep talk. Georgie was once part of Medford's football team, so he may have some of those videos. If Lore and his team behind the Young Sheldon sequel show want a more straightforward way to feature Barber's George again, they can easily do a flashback sequence. One of the more underdeveloped partnerships in the family comedy drama is the dynamics between Georgie and George. By doing scenes from before the Cooper patriarch's death, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage can make up for that. Perhaps it can also highlight how George's role as his dad impacts Georgie as he raises his own child. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my fast gossip to our channel and stay with us.